Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do the collective for today. Today is Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. You may follow me on the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever does not, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Rare Rebel deck. You can find this at the Rare Rebel shop on Etsy. I was just thinking about my nails the other day and how when I first started wearing nails last year, like I would drum my nails all the time, and now I hardly ever do it. Now I just pretend like I don't even have them. And then I'm like, what was the point of me getting nails again? Oh, right, the Kinsa. It's been like 3 weeks, and they still have not fallen off. It takes forever for my nails to fall off. The guy does that good of a job. It's crazy to me. We got 2 on the table. Three on the table. Ooh. 4 on the table. That was a little surprise. The way it flung out. People are talking about someone. 6 on the table. I mean, I already knew that about myself, so that's hilarious. We got 6 on the table. We're doing 2 more shuffles. 7 on the table. Last shuffle. 8 on the table. I think it's just 8. Yep. Oh. Oh. Set the deck on the windowsill. So we've got 9 cards with bottom of the deck. We've got Refill Your Cup, Death and Rebirth, Align Your Chakras. We got Gossip. We got Air Element. We got Trust Your Gut. Be Flexible. Angels in Disguise. And then bottom of the deck, Energy Vampire. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. An air element. Do we know this by now? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The beginning of the year starts with Aries. So the first air element for the year would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius is in January. Pisces is February. Right? Is it Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini? It's like a half a month and a half a month. Like the way the months fall. Take how this resonates. This is you, someone else. Doesn't resonate, but you want to watch it anyway, feel free. Only take what is yours and leave the rest. I don't know why I felt the need to say that again. Someone is refilling their own cup, okay? Someone is taking care of themselves. Healing, okay? On some type of journey. It's just someone taking care of themselves, you know? This death and rebirth. I mean, to me, it's like a closing of a cycle and starting a new one. So, you know, if someone experienced loss, they're going to close out a cycle. They're going to start a new one, new beginning, new chapter. Again, somebody could be healing from something. And when I look at the align your chakras, I don't even really see chakras. I really just see someone, again, like 3 cards here in a row, like taking care of yourself. Someone's taking care of themselves. They're putting in the time and the effort into themselves. People are talking about it. Family, friends, coworkers, neighbors, I don't know, strangers. Something got out. Somebody's talking about it. Whoever this person is, again, air element, or they have it in their chart, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's being told to trust their gut. Go with your gut. Go with your third eye. Listen to your intuition. Be flexible. I just heard think before you speak. That's hard for me. I don't do that well. I mean, I try sometimes. Sometimes I try. And then I fail, you know. Even at the age of 45. I'm just a human. Give me a break. Someone is an angel in disguise, and someone might actually think this person is an energy vampire, but they're actually an angel in disguise. And it's kind of like I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't know how to example it. Like you meet somebody and you get along with them really well, right? Like, you know, you talk, you know, chit chat, whatever. Like you get along, but you feel like something's off. And you come to the conclusion like, oh, maybe they're an energy vampire, like they're trying to feast off my energy, they just want my energy. And it's kind of like saying no, like do a second look. Like, what did you think when you first met them? You liked them, you got along with them, you had good conversation, whatever. They're an angel in disguise. They're not an energy vampire. And I think oftentimes, like, we get those first gut instincts, you know, and people will tell you to discount them. People will say things that'll make you think, oh, well, maybe I was wrong. No, no, no. Always overrate your intuition. Because here's the thing, even if you're wrong in a situation, the next time something happens and you get that intuitive nudge, it's going to be that much stronger. It's going to be like, hey, stupid, no, for real this time. And I know I've been giving this story as an example a lot lately, and I'm going to give it again, and I'm probably going to give it again for the next 20 years. The guy at work that I fell in love with, who doesn't love me back, who doesn't talk to me, who doesn't want to have anything to do with me, who might not be dating my friend. I have no idea. Here's the thing. My original intuition on the situation told me one thing. And when I told one of my friends, one of my good close friends, because I wanted like that like an outside opinion. Like, what do you think? And when I told her, she didn't tell me this, but it's just the easiest way for me to sum it up for you. She told me I was delusional. She told me that either I missed something or I thought something was something else, like I wasn't looking at it through the right lens. Okay? That's what she told me. While I am grateful for that opinion, while I am grateful for that counterbalance, right? Like I said, look through another lens. I'm going to stick with my first inkling of what happened in that situation because that was my intuition. That was my gut telling me this is what it is or what it was, and I don't know why it is what it is now, but I knew what it was. Before I left that situation, I knew what it was. And I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that. Because the next time I'm involved in a situation and my gut tells me something, it's going to be that much stronger. It's going to be like this is it. This is what you pay attention to. Yes, this is true. Do this. Be this. Think this. When you tap into your intuitiveness, when you tap into any type of psychic ability, it only gets that much more stronger. Like the more you utilize it, the more you believe in it. It is there. And I gotta tell you, for the longest time now, years, I'm pretty sure I've told you guys the story of in 2012 when I was looking for a home. The ex husband and I were dating, we weren't married. He was gonna move in with me. I was looking for a home, and we went to this one home off of Bonner Road in, I think, Wakanda, Illinois. Okay? Older house. Technically, it's like a beach community. There's like a little lake at the end of the street, picturesque. The house needed a little work, not gonna lie. Like I said, it's older. 2-story with a basement. I think I've told this story before. I know I've told this story on my documentary channel. When I went down into the basement by myself. Now I was there with my parents, my brother, my ex-husband who was my boyfriend at the time, and my realtor Lori. Very sweet lady. And I went down to the basement by myself. It's just one big open room with the stairs from the kitchen going down the center, okay? And then there's like a cellar door going like outside. There's nothing down there. Nothing. Bare. I think there was a sink for like the washer dryer. There was no washer and dryer down there. I did a turn, and when I went to turn to make the complete first turn to look where I originally started, because I just looked around the whole room, right? Like I stood in the middle and looked around the whole room. And when I completed that first turn, I heard it. Music. Faint, but it was there. It was music. And it was old timey, like 20s, 30s. Something you would hear off what is it, a xylophone? What are those old trumpet looking record player kind of things? There was a broom propped against the wall. There were little windows so that you could look out at the ground level there. And on all the little windows, all these little colored glass bottles appeared. There was a bucket on the floor. And when I heard the music, It was like I did another turn, and like I said, I saw the broom, the bucket, the glass bottles, and all the windows. And the hair on the back of my neck stood up. And the chill went down my spine. And it's funny because when you're in the moment, you kind of think fear, like I got to get the hell out of here. Like there's something down here. I want to get the hell out of here. But when you look back on it, now when I look back on it, I didn't get the chill down my spine because of fear. I didn't have the hair on the back of my neck stand up because of fear. It's because it was like going home. Because that's not the first time that that's ever happened to me. I've experienced supernatural things on and off my whole life. And I think I've told you guys, like, the warehouse where I work was built on old farmland. I see ghosts there all the time. I hear people talking that aren't there. People talk to me. People call my name and they're not there. I don't even know, like, whose voice it is. And it's funny because every time something like that happens, if you don't believe in it, if you think it's like fake or you think like it's a trick of your mind, it's going to stop happening. But if you believe in that aspect of reality or unreality, however you want to look at it, it's going to keep happening and it's going to get stronger and stronger. See, people don't believe in stuff like that, so it never happens to them. They don't see it, they don't hear it, they don't feel it. But when you believe, anything is possible. They say you only use, how much of your brain do they say you use? Was it 3%, 13%? It's a very small percentage of what humans use their brain as opposed to what it is capable of. If you used your human brain to its full potential, my God, the possibilities are limitless if you really think about it. You should always trust your gut. You should always trust that first instinct. It's only going to get stronger as you go along. And like I said, in my situation with the guy, in my interpretation of events that went down, I have to believe in what I know and what I saw and what I felt and what God told me, because God told me some stuff. He told me some stuff. So I have to believe in what I know. I have to go with that. However much my friend was helpful and gave me a different perspective, which I appreciate, I do appreciate it. I will always appreciate that counter perspective, that differing opinion. But I have to go with my gut. I have to go with what I originally thought. And the fact that I wrote him a letter and he wouldn't answer me, and I asked him a question in that letter and he doesn't want to answer it, I still have to go with my gut. I have to go with what I feel and what I know and what God told me. And that's it. And the next time something happens and I'm put in a position where I have to trust my instinct, my gut, I'm gonna. And it's only going to keep getting stronger. And I'm only going to keep believing because I have faith and hope and love and peace and light and everything in between. God isn't saying don't go with your gut. They're saying go with your gut. Because, again, if this person came in and someone thought that they vibed really well, and then all of a sudden they thought, oh, well, maybe there's something wrong with them, this, that, and the other. No, go with that original gut. That was not the original. That was the original. I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I'm going to leave it there. Y'all need to take what you need to take from it. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I'll talk to you later. Bye.